Hey you guys, it's Beth Brutality here, and this is what we're going to do today. It's pink, it's fun, and it involves two things that I struggle with in my daily makeup. As part of my New Year's resolutions, I'm continuing to challenge myself in 2011, so today we are doing a look with not only a cut crease, but also winged eyeliner. Hope you guys like it. For our first step, we're going to take NYX's Jumbo Pencil Milk and put it all over the eyelid. Make sure your eyelid is already primed and everything. It can be important. But we're going to put this all over the eyelid. Up to the arch. Make sure you get the inner corner well. And below the eye. And then you're just going to take either your finger or a brush to blend it out. I'm going to blend it out with a brush. Usually I just use my finger, but I'm trying to be a little more precise. So I'm going to blend it out and come right back. Okay, now we're going to take Love Stinks from Scaredy Cat Cosmetics and press this all over the lid. And I've already made a giant mess with this once today. An important thing about using loose pigments, because I know some of my subscribers have not used them before, you want to make sure you're tapping off the excess. It's like the most important thing you can do. So the easiest way to do this, if you don't have like a shifter, you just dip your brush in the pigment, and then you want to tap it out in the lid and use what's in the lid. That way you're not using too much, making a big old mess and getting a bunch of fallout. So since we did use that cream base, all we essentially have to do is press this all over the lid. We're also going to take this pink color and put it below the eye as well. You're going to avoid the very inner corner. Okay, now that you're done with that step, you're going to grab Unicorn Breath, also from Scaredy Cat Cosmetics, which is just a really beautiful, like, shimmery white color. And we're going to take this and use this as our highlight and in the inner corners of our eyes. Fortunately, because we already have on that white base, it's really easy to apply this. And you're going to blend it down just a little. Again, I know there are multiple ways to do a cut crease. I know a lot of people actually start with the crease and then do everything off of that. This is just the way that I'm doing it, and I will probably experiment with other ways once I'm more comfortable doing them in general. If you have a cut crease tutorial, feel free to link to it below as a video response so people can watch those, because I definitely don't feel like this is the only way to do it, obviously, like I just said. So I would love for people to see the different ways to do a cut crease. Okay, so for our cut crease, I'm actually not using a black color. It looks really, really dark, but it's not quite black. It's from the MAC My Dark Magic Mineralized eyeshadow duo, and I'm using the dark color. It's really, really easy to work with. It's really, really dark, and it works pretty well for this. So I'm using my flat top liner brush, which is usually what I use to do my brows, and just dipping it right in there. And I know my line isn't quite precise because I'm using such a thicker brush. It's a lot easier to do with a small liner brush, but again, I'm just practicing doing this. And as you can see, I already messed up, but I'm not going to stress out about it. I know it's going to take me a lot of practice to get this right. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'm not going to wash everything off and start over. So again, this is going to be a learning process. If you don't get it right the first time, I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep practicing. I don't think anyone's ever looking for a cut crease to be absolutely perfect. If you can get them perfect though, I am proud of you, and I strive to be able to get them perfect myself. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of looks with a cut crease. Okay, so after you make your crease, you're going to start blending upwards with that same color. blending up towards that white that you did. You're not blending below. It's really, really important you don't blend below, otherwise you're going to lose all of the precision. And you're not blending all the way in. You don't want to darken up this area too much. I mean, you can, depending on with what crease shape you go with. But so that is the cut crease we have. I'm just using my Almay eyeliner, and we're just going to use this directly on the waterline. You're not going to smudge this out. And I just realized I forgot to do something because I was stressing out so much about my cut crease. Of course. So this is just going on the waterline because what you should have done in your last step was take the dark color from the My Dark Magic and run it below the eye too. And I actually ran this all the way over to the inner corner of the eye, stopping where I stopped the pink. You are kind of keeping it tight to the lash line though. I'm using my Revlon Colorstay eyeliner pen. This is really easy for this kind of look because it is a very nice, precise point. And for this, we're going to create a little wing at the edge. You can go bigger on your wing if you want. I'm just doing it primarily to make the lower liner meet up with the cut crease to give it that kind of polished look. If you like it like this, you can not connect it up. Like, you could leave it like that and it would be fine. But I kind of like the way it looks better when the eyeliner kind of comes up to meet the crease. You know, just so you know, another place I could use improvement is winging out eyeliner. I am by no means like perfect, you know. I'm not ever going to try to say that I don't get things right, or that I only get things right on the first try, you know. I mean, that's the thing with makeup, is like we make it look so easy on YouTube, but it is a lot of trial and error, you know. If I mess something up, I can always turn off the camera and clean it up and start over. So I don't want you guys to ever feel like just because you don't get it right on the first try that you're doing it wrong. Just keep trying. I mean, that's the nice thing about makeup, is that it always washes off. So, I mean, like I said, I just combined two things that I struggle with a lot, and it's a cut crease and a winged eyeliner, and my phone going off. So, and I have a really bad habit with these. You want to wait for them to dry before you start blinking your eye all over the place, and as you can see, it kind of feathered out because I didn't wait. So, I need to fix that up a little. This entire ordeal becomes very, very interesting. That is with the mascara. First things first, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm just using the e.l.f. $1 eyelash curler. I love this thing. Yes, I am a weirdo and I use both hands to do my makeup. People always tell me that's really weird. And I am using the Hard Candy 1000 Lashes Fiberized Lash Weave Mascara. This is actually really weird to use because you have to build it up. It's not like directly painting on your lashes. You're essentially it like bonds to your lashes. The pink weaves do. So it's really, really weird, but it gives you really intense color. But you do have to build it up. I do have really, really, really long lashes, so my advice to people who find that they hit their eyes when they're putting on mascara is to lean your head back and kind of look down to where your eye is most of the way closed. You don't want your eyelashes to be touching though, or your eyelashes will dry closed and that'll hurt. But that way you're not hitting your brow bone or your lid. Because I also have really long lashes, which I am not complaining about. I'm very happy with my lashes. Or you can forego all of this fiberized lash weave torture and just use fake lashes. I'm okay with that. Alright, so then you're done with your eyeballs. I muted up my naturally red lip color with just powder foundation, and I'm going to throw on the e.l.f. lip stain in Fashionista. Alright, so that is our finished look. All products that I use will be in the down bar below, and I'll throw in some pictures at the end. I hope you guys like this one, and I hope you guys don't mind me struggling through the cut creases and winged eyeliner with you. Bye.